All right, so we started the recording now. So this is okay. So hello, guys. I know we were already talking before we started recording, but we started the recording now. So whatever. Hi, my name is Zahhak. Hello, how are you guys doing?
Miserable.
Why are you miserable?
Because I just sneezed my lungs up.
Oh,
I'm doing great.
you're doing great.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty good. Can't complain.
Okay, well, first off, hi. Our name as a static, what I remember is not here, but our name as a static is Keith.
I want to hear you say it.
Derposaurus Rex. We are the Derposaurus Rex.
I wasn't aware there was a Rex.
Well, actually,
I
we're
thought
the
it was just
Derposaurs, but yeah.
Just call it Rex because I'm trying to make it sound not that derpy.
Zahhak, you're fooling no one.
Oh,
Exactly.
oh, okay.
We are a bunch of old geezer gamers, so yeah, we derp a lot. So
The old geezer here is you. Excuse you.
I'm only in my 30s. All right, I ain't that old.
Eh,
I'm baby.
Granted, I may have a body of a 50, 60-year-old, but I'm still in my 30s.
aha.
I
Any-
embrace the scrubbiness. That's how I do it.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, yeah, I'm Zahhak, co-lead-ish kind of thing going on
Yeah,
here.
you're co-leader.
Okay, I guess
Accept
I'm
it.
Okay, okay.
You don't have a choice in the matter.
Okay, as I'm sure you guys can probably tell, Keith is the leader.
Unfortunately.
We have Aletha, our resident black mage that we forced onto tank for next tier.
Hello. We're all gonna die.
You're gonna be fine.
I have faith in you, young one.
Young one.
We have Kel, which he helped us out a lot this tier. He flexed on quite literally every roll. Applause for Kel! Yeah! Cue the applause.
Let's play Russian roulette.
He kind of worked his ass off this tier.
We
Russian
have...
roulette, but every single slot has a bullet.
Like, oh, hey, we need a tank. Oh, Kel! Oh, we need a healer. Kel! We need a melee. Kel! We need an
See how it
anything.
is.
Kel!
Yes, Zahhak.
We have our resident Lalafell.
Oh, dear
Carl.
God.
Hello.
A simple
Lola
hello.
Bill punting skill, please.
Why would you want to put the Lalafell? Well, I get why. This is probably gonna bite your kneecap off.
Hey, the greatest opener. Excuse me. Give tanks a level fell punting skill, generates 1,000 times threat at the cost of sacrificing the Lalafell.
Okay. Specifically Lalafell for some reason. And we have our silence person. She plays Scholar. Not anymore. But she plays Scholar.
I'm playing Page since, Scholar just got ignored, apparently, from this year, unfortunately.
Scholar always gets ignored.
Kind of does, yeah.
But I've been maining Scholar since I've been playing, since it first came out, so I guess it is time to do something new. Scary, but exciting at the same time.
Hey, adventures are always good.
Yeah.
What?
What do you mean,
Sorry,
Aletha?
go.
We're also forcing you on the same thing. You've always played Black Mage. No, get off of it.
I know.
We're dragging you out of it.
It's gonna be great.
I have faith.
We would have our resident acceptable casualty here, but this was kind of last minute. So
He was an acceptable casualty, which is why he wasn't here.
yeah, he's taking a floor somewhere. And we had our other healer, Jen, but she's also not here. She's probably busy doing something in real life, more important than us. But yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna rewatch the video here, the job trailer, and give our opinions on it based on what we see and what the heck exactly is going to happen. And hopefully, I don't know, hopefully we get to entertain you guys with some jokes or something.
That's an understatement.
Especially coming from you. Anyway.
Hey!
Anyway, so we're gonna start the video now.
How PG-13 do I have to be?
You don't have to be any sort of PT.
Oh, hot damn! So I can be ready today.
Kinda.
Here we go.
Suzaku.
Susaku.
One of the arenas was Suzaku's arena.
Oh. Paladin best boy?
Not even close.
Yes, it is.
Getting all the love.
So meta.
Dragoon.
So
here we
starting
go.
off with Dragoon. Still
See,
has.
now I want y'all to notice. Look at it. See, even they triple jump in the trailer.
It didn't.
So
They didn't triple jump, just a double jump.
And even then, this is just to display the animations, really, Keith. This isn't to show combos.
Smackdown.
My husband's gonna love this.
What's the little flowery bit? I kind of like it.
So the flower.
Probably either Chaos Thrust or Disembowel, one or the other. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, so it's a dot that it does. Probably an upgraded version of it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the part that after this jump. This thing. That double dragon thing.
Ooh,
Look at that
That's
thing.
Like
kinda
you got
cool.
a charge.
That's
every time
really
you used
cool.
Ride and Thrust.
Yeah, that's sick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is that? It looks like it's like a line AoE, really.
See what happens to the gauge after it finishes.
Does
it drain?
Well, it's draining. It has like these two things here. That's where this stupid dragon thing comes from, and I guess you can only do this once.
Mhm.
I guess.
I'm pretty sure you get a charge each for based on like aesthetics. I think you get a charge each every time you use Ride and Thrust. And then with the fact that it's two different dragons and there's two different things, you get one dragon per little thingy.
Oh wait, you're right. I didn't notice that before. Look at this here.
They kind of look like polygots a little bit.
Look at the gauge. Something brings up one of them.
Let's see. Completed.
That was the AoE combo, the last hit.
Yeah.
So that's good to know at least.
And I guess it's the
And then
okay.
that would be Ride and Thrust.
So I guess it's the finisher that gives that thing.
Also, pole dancing's back.
Or maybe it's the if you get the proc on red.
I think it's the final hit of the AoE combo and then Ride and Thrust.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, so long as you have one stack, you can use it. But if you have two, you could probably send out both dragons instead of one.
Or
It'd
maybe
be one of those skills that you don't want to waste, essentially.
kind of like what's the job that's like that right now? Similar to that anyway.
Sounds like Gunbreaker actually, because you want to use you don't ever want to overcharge your cartridges. So
Well, yeah, but kind of hard to overcharge them if you're doing your rotation, really.
and then you're thinking of Samurai. Well, you don't want to waste your what's it called? Circular moon, sun, star thingy.
The stickers.
Yeah, the stickers. Let's go with that.
Yeah, we call them stickers here. Thank you.
You don't want to fat finger the second one, because then, well, that's lost DPS.
That's just sad.
So,
I have done
super
it before.
And this is why you don't DPS.
Up yours. I pew pew.
I have pew-pewed as well. It is
Oh, look. So now
Damn straight. There's the best class in the damn game.
Uh-huh.
Look at that.
I mean, it is a really good tank piece as a whole gang. And that's about it. But
That's
Paladins would never be on top. Warriors will always be number one.
But you're a bottom. That was established.
No, that's not established. Warriors are not bottoms. Dark Knights are bottoms. Because they're so emo and down in the dumps, they're willing to say yes to anything.
Are they really though? We have a
I don't know if that's yeah. I don't know if that's how that works the way you think it works, Keith.
I don't know, man. I think you're probably in a whole nother
Now, see, look at here. See,
world.
notice how warriors can go Super Saiyan.
notice.
See that? Yeah.
Okay, so he used Infuriate. Okay, what of it?
Actually, that's Kaioken, but yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, it doesn't. The charge doesn't take any gauge. I don't know if you noticed that, Keith.
based on what the live letter had said, you get 3 charges of onslaught now.
Oh,
Out. Damn.
And
Time.
based on it being on a charge system, I would assume the rest of the tanks also get 3rd charges.
huh.
Yeah, I think they're going to balance it out this tier.
That's interesting.
But I'm just glad it's no longer on the damn gauge anymore. I can actually use it freely.
Does it have potency still?
It should if it's an
Would,
attack.
especially if it's on a charge system. The only
Yeah.
thing on a charge system that's a gap closer is Monk now that does not have it, but we'll get to that later.
True. Oh, I can't wait to get to Monk. That one looks freaking good. Anyway, Warrior now. So, Unga
Spin the
Bunga.
win. More spin the win.
So, Keith, how excited are you to actually punch things around you?
I want that skill, like now.
Well, I mean, you gotta wait, but
No. Now. Get to it, SC.
you gotta wait until November.
Mm-mm.
Why? Okay.
So impatient.
All right, Keith.
I want to know what that skill is. That's what I'm curious about.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. That looks like it's a
That looks like a mitigation skill.
Yeah, mitigation.
We literally take the earth and encase ourselves. Like, come on now, wars just get even cooler and cooler.
Basically, from the live letter, a lot of all of the tanks are getting something akin to TVN, in that it's a defensive mitigation that has extra benefits for some, if used at the proper window.
Extra benefits, huh?
So, it's sort of like TB. So, I think for one thing, they said that you would be able to target a party member. I think it was for Paladin, and you and that party member would receive reduced damage at the initial portion of the cast, and then hey Zahhak.
Yeah, your screen went
Oh,
down.
whoops.
Nice background.
But yeah,
But no, well now see that's the thing. Warriors already have that. It's called Nascent Flash.
no, but that's different though.
You mean like linked to damage directly, like TBN?
No, we give whoever we give it to gets 10% damage reduction plus gets healed 50% of all the damage that we do for those 4 seconds.
But I think they're adding one for each, because if we because when we get later on to Dark Knight, they have 2 different TBN looking things.
Yeah, put in perspective, Zahhak, why do you think every time a tank poster came out, I put Nascent on you and always did my double fell cleave?
Mitigation and heal.
Exactly.
But this one might be different though.
I don't care what it does, it looks cool.
It does. It does.
Decimate. Blech.
Decimate takes the gauge apparently.
Well, yeah, sure. Hey, wait, I want to know what that is.
What?
Did they change the animation for enter release?
This is in a release. It's still the same.
Oh, my settings must be nerfed then from the last update because I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, that's in
I
a
gotta
release.
check that.
You got 3 Feroclus this time, man. How do you feel?
There better not be 3.
It is only 3.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You didn't know that?
Ugh.
And then you get the finisher. Yeah, it's just 3
No,
Feroclus.
no. As badass as that finisher looks, no, I'm pissed I lose 2 fell cleaves.
Why?
What if
No,
the finisher does more damage than
I
2
don't
Feroclus?
care. Warriors need more fell cleaves, not less.
Why would you want more Feroclus?
Fell cleaves for the win.
This guy has an unga bunga brain.
Mm-hmm. Me barbarian, me smashy smash.
By the way, the
More
armor
ways
looks
than one.
actually kind of cool.
That's actually the Realm Reborn armor, just
Oh,
recolored.
it is.
Yeah.
I don't remember the helmet.
Yeah.
Similar.
The helmet's different, but that's it.
Oh.
I'm highly disappointed. The helmet's, I think, from Heaven's Word. We've had horn helmets like that before.
I didn't know that. I don't know. This is the first time I see one like that.
It's
chest-
not from.
The chest piece looks different from the Realm Reborn one, though.
Yeah, to me, it looks the same. Then again, it could just be the quality of the video because it's how far the camera's out.
Probably.
My eyesight's not the best. But for me, from my point of view, right now, it looks like a Realm Reborn just recolored. Hi, shithead.
What?
He's talking to his cat.
Oh.
Oh, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Amy renamed him shithead, so that's his new name. He responds to it too. That's the sad part.
Oh my god.
All right, moving on. Red Mage. Oh, we have Kale
Red
to explain what the heck
Mage.
is happening
Ah,
here.
the finisher for the finisher for the finisher.
The finisher for the finisher for the finisher. That's an AoE, right?
Yeah, that was for Thunder 2 to scatter. Then what they're doing now is basically, if you see those 3 red things, they're making it so that you can do 3 Moulinets now and have access to your Verholy slash Verflare Scorch and then their finisher for Scorch.
Interesting.
My head
What
just
they
exploded.
just cast was something that's in the name in progress is Magic Barrier.
This thing?
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a
new.
defensive party-wide utility. I have no clue
Group.
what it does, but that's what they said in the live letter.
Wow. Well, I mean, it looks like a freaking huge dome. Like that thing covers
Looks
a
like
lot.
a wall.
No, it's a dome. Like it covers.
Well, it's a dome, but the animation, if you played all the Final Fantasy games, they use a similar animation for the spell called Wall, which is Shell and Protect combined. But as you know, this game got rid of Shell and Protect and essentially blah blah blah. Yeah, so essentially I'm calling it Wall. Kale's calling it Magic Barrier or Magic Bubble, whatever.
Well, that's
all I know,
what they literally called it in the live letter.
they're probably going to change the name.
Oh, they almost certainly are, because that's super dumb.
Yeah, that's super basic.
Magic Barrier.
Exactly.
Verwall.
It
Her
seems
wall.
like they're giving every DPS a raid-wide party defense.
But that looks to be the
Wait. How much gauge did he gain out of the thing?
not a
Looks like
whole.
half.
They're actually reducing the amount of gauge you get, but that was Manification. Manification now gives a flat 50-50 buff instead of doubling your mana. So it means, and also currently 50-50 is going to be the new amount of black-white mana you need to do your combos.
Oh.
So they're making Red Mage easier to play.
They reduced the amount of mana you gain, though, for each, so it's kind of balanced out that way.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
for
But-
someone who doesn't understand, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, you could actually store up enough mana so that you could do double melee combos.
During a
Oh,
buff
shit.
window, that's actually pretty freaking good.
Isn't that your strongest rotation, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it follows up by the finisher to the finisher to the finisher to the finisher, right?
So if you combine that with fucking Trick Attack,
It's not... okay, Keith, one melee combo lasts like Trick Attack.
it's 15 seconds, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've added a finisher to the finisher to the finisher.
My brain's exploding. Oh, let's continue. My brain's exploding.
You'll see.
You'll see.
I don't understand Red Mage. Too complex.
You'll see right now. So,
Displacement.
first finisher,
Finisher.
then
To
comes
the
another
finisher?
finisher, to another
To the
finisher.
finisher.
Good God.
Hi, Bon.
I thought those skills I already had.
Amazing.
That last one was the only new skill. The rest, though, they did say that Verflare, Verholy, and Scorch are now going to be AoE.
Oh,
That's cool.
I found my other headset.
welcome back, Bon.
Zahhak, you now need to do another introduction.
Oh yeah,
No, you gotta make sure you use the whole Ascian part too. So
In the middle of the
Don't.
video, we're doing an introduction to one of our raid alliance members.
Yeah.
She is a lot of fun. She is very mimi. She is also. She also
Don't.
knows how to pokes everybody's buttons. Let's just say that.
Okay, that part is true.
Good thing that you agree, because this. She also did say one time in a stream that a lot of people apparently wanted to ride. Go ahead and say it, Bon, please. You say it.
How depends how hard you want me to go with this.
All the way if you want.
The Final Fantasy XIV fandom really has a fixation with riding Emmett Selk's cock.
That is very true, actually.
No, her exact words. Do you know how many women want to ride that Ascian dick?
I did not say women, first of all.
You said.
Oh my!
I'm trying to find the clip right now. I know I saved it somewhere.
It's somewhere in the Discord, yeah. I don't know where, but it's somewhere.
Malker's derp, Hades EX clear from a warrior's point of view. Do not stray from the healer next time. Bond's timeout session.
Whoops.
Oh, I don't have it anymore. Are you kidding me?
You can look it up in your
That
Twitch.
makes me sad. That's where I'm at right now.
I'm sure Jen can find it eventually.
She'll find out. Yeah.
But yeah, moving on. So yeah, Keith, that was the finisher to the finisher to the finisher.
My brain goes to go poof.
Like just look at that.
Just remember, Red Mage has 3 finishers. And honestly, it actually has another finisher that's completely separate now.
The melee combo gives them something now, a resource to spend.
That's just
No, my
telling
poor
you where
scholar.
you are.
Scholar can walk.
Poor baby.
Well, this is the part that silence will no longer be silenced.
So what I was hoping for when I saw this was that they would make, do something with the fairy, make it a little less clunky. Because even when I pop Seraph and things like that, it's a bit delayed. So I have to plan it out a little bit better, or it won't go off in time. I was hoping that they would do something to fix that. They didn't do anything to fix that. As a matter of fact, they didn't do much of anything. Really sad about it.
A thing a friend from my FC pointed out about Scholar, a lot of things weren't costing your gauges. Like they didn't still use anything that cost Aetherflow. Or either that or it doesn't cost Aetherflow anymore.
Like
That's
now?
true.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like if you going through all their job actions, nothing they used expended their Aetherflow or their fairy gauge.
Now, I did watch a comparison video between Scholar and Sage, and it does look like the shield power is relatively the same. I was just hoping for some more, improvements on the fairy, or at least some abilities or something. So I'm really sad we didn't really get that much this year. That might change, but right now, I was just expecting a little more. At least get the shadow back or something. I don't know.
The thing is, we're making fun of, oh lol, Scholar has AoE Peloton you can use in battle, lol, and then you get into like Pandemonium, and that skill is like borderline necessary. We were all laughing at it, and who's laughing now? The Scholars.
Sure.
It's just speculation, but
It's like in Eorzea when they have that sprint move they put on you. Half the time it's good, and half the time it kills you.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
Because you're not expecting it, and then you go extra fast into the wall or something. Yeah.
It'll still, always be my favorite class, even though I'm going Sage for the expansion. Scholar's going to be right behind it. The next one I'm still
How
on it.
do you think I feel having to hang up the axe?
Oh, you'll be fine.
Been a warrior since 2.0. Have not hung it up once.
Well,
That's a lie. You did it for Shiva.
Yeah, but that was for Shiva alone. That wasn't.
you did it for Shizi too.
I did it to get you all through 8.
I never cleared 8, dude.
I suffered for the better good.
hey, look, warrior.
Damn straight, see?
Boonga,
This is
boonga,
just so
bling.
depressing watching. Scholar just got screwed over again.
Like, admittedly, I
Really.
don't know anything about Scholar, so I don't know if things are being used that use the gauge. But it's something that people who do play Scholar have pointed out.
Wait, I just noticed that. Like, what did she? The scholar did something, or did the gauge already was a 50?
The gauge was already at 50, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was already at 50.
Oh, it was already a 50. Okay, that actually makes it sadder. I thought it had something to give it 50 gauge.
That was just the crit stuff, right?
But to my understanding, the gauge only goes up if you do fairy skills.
If you do Aether Flow skills.
Oh, Aether flow skills.
It looked like A+.
That's just sad.
Again, I don't know anything about Scholar. If I must heal, I usually heal on
Yeah,
Mage.
I'm holding on to hope for it because it's still one of my favorite classes.
Art of War.
Enhanced Art of War, yeah.
It is cool looking though.
All of the healers are getting enhanced AoEs, which is nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Here we go, Aletha. What you're doing?
Oh man.
All right, Aletha. First thoughts. How do you think you're gonna do?
So, like, I was watching the video, and I am like slowly picking things out because obviously I don't know how to optimize dark quite as well as I do black mage, but there was a couple of things that looked like they streamlined it a little bit more. Like right now, Dark Knight is so busy. Like you're like hitting this AoE and you're hitting all these combos and you're doing all this stuff, and it kind of looked like they made an effort to reduce some of that, I guess.
Kinda, yeah.
Did they increase the gap closer range too?
More
I
than
don't-
likely, because they increased it for
probably.
Paladin, so I don't see why they wouldn't have adjusted it for Dark Knight as well.
Yeah. So, and I think they got like one new action, but
Yeah,
I
because
don't know.
based on what I have seen and what I play for Dark Knight, like Dark Knight is gonna be quite literally the same job with just a few new traits.
Yeah.
And
I like the
that'll
Salted Earth
very
change.
likely just be it.
Yep.
Yeah, the animation is better, yeah.
hmm
It's not a target macro anymore; it just goes right around you.
Yeah,
And
that's
they use
that's
something to expend it or something.
yeah, that's what I kind of like too.
Yeah, I want to know what the fuck this thing is.
Yeah, I at first when I saw it, I was like, "Is that a Blackest Night?" But it's not. It looks like it's something similar because you're obviously putting some kind of like defense thing around
Looks
a
like a
party
sh-
member.
Yeah, it looks like an actual shield, like an extra shield.
Yeah.
It's like what I had said earlier with a warrior. How they're adding extra, like special time-based mitigation
Yeah.
that offer extra benefits if used properly, basically.
Yeah. Oh, and that's the only other new thing that caught my attention.
When he put the salted earth down, he did something new.
Yeah.
This
Not the
animation
not just
here.
the animation, but the
hmm
he did another action that the salted earth reacted to.
Wait, really? Let me see.
Looking at the gauge too, you see there's 2 countdown timers. I don't know if is that current. That's not current.
The
Yeah,
two
that
countdown
is
timers
dark.
have always been there.
One
Yeah.
is dark side, one is fray.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that looked new to me. Anyway.
Oh yeah, also Salted Earth is now always going to be placed at the feet of the Dark Knight.
Yes. See something.
Oh,
see what he did there?
that. Yeah, what the
Yeah.
heck is that? True, true.
That Salted Earth also allows you to use a second action while it's up.
That's what that was. I
Um,
think.
Yep, so there's like a Salted Earth combo now.
That's weird.
Is it not?
Is it not what?
It almost kind of looks like Stalwart Soul a little bit, but I don't think that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
No, because they use Stalwart Soul here. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
So yeah, that's probably a trait. The new Flood of Shadow, whatever the fuck it's gonna be called.
hmm
Your shadow gets it too.
Yeah.
I also noticed that not so many things are taking your gauge this time, which is nice. Because, like, you suck up so much MP and, like, so much gauge during the fight that it's easy to get locked out of actions occasionally, but I don't know.
You just gotta manage it. Kind of like with your
Yeah.
mana, you have to manage it.
Yeah.
You have to manage it.
Oh God, Bon.
I'm not sorry.
I know you're not. Anyway, we have a dancer.
A dance.
Another
Dancer.
class I'm looking forward to playing.
Dancer looks like it's just pretty much the same, but they did get one thing that really caught my attention, and that's that. Like, it gives you the freaking 60 seconds
Gives
immediately.
you Esprit.
Yeah. It gives you the 60 seconds, you know, the dancer buff that you have to do the two-step for, basic step or whatever the hell it's called. Standard
Standard
step.
step.
It gives you that immediately. Instantly.
I actually didn't
pretty
realize
cool.
that.
You didn't?
No, not at first. I just saw the cool blue animation. I was just like, ooh, shiny.
Yeah, no, that's what it does. Like, it gives it to you. Like, see, it doesn't have it, and then it does it, and boom.
Oh yeah, I see now.
So that's cool. Does it do damage? I don't know. Probably not.
That does.
That
Whatever that
yeah,
first thing is.
that's a Phoenix type of thing. Look at that.
It looks like an upgraded fan dance the way they do it. But it didn't expend a feather, so it's probably not.
Oh, whoops! I think I went a little too far forward. Wait, does it expand it?
No, I didn't.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Yeah, see?
Huh? Wonder what that is then. Because that's fan dance,
That's saber dance.
saber dance, whatever. You know what I mean.
See, this is what I'm wondering about. The way
What?
improv finishes with that posting. It looks like you don't have to hold improv staying. It's a long animation, but one that ceases by itself. It probably puts a buff on people that increases that healing bonus, and like how improv does right now.
Well, in all honesty, improv is kind of useless. I mean, how often do you actually get to use it?
downtime.
During phase transitions, yeah.
That's the only time, and they're only like 30, 40 seconds long. So
That's true. And
So
that's
long
why I'm
story
assuming
short-
it's that.
you only get to use it once per fight. It's a useless skill right now.
That's what I'm assuming is the change for so that you use it a little bit more frequently.
Yeah.
Also
I
wanna
don't know much about Dancer though.
And this
Maybe the more
new-
people in the party is the faster it does or something. Who knows?
What the heck that is? That's
Looks like a healing skill.
That's what I was saying. How you know how improv increases
Oh,
healing
yeah.
received?
Mm.
It spreads that buff instead of you having to pray everybody stands in it and you get the Esprit.
Hmm.
Or the Saber Dance gauge.
But the thing is that nothing came up with it though. It just stayed the same.
Well, this is a trailer. I mean, they're probably going to change things right now. Like they're probably
Yeah.
just showing off animations. But they probably haven't fully programmed everything yet.
Hey,
Ah,
Machinist.
mm.
This is kill territory right here.
I
Yeah.
actually approve of the background.
Yeah, the background is pretty cool.
Shout out to the low polygonian vehicles.
So, Kel, question before we
Yeah.
move on with this thing. I'm pretty sure that dot and flamethrower share the same cooldown, right?
Yep.
No.
They don't?
No.
The Bioblaster shares a cooldown with Drill.
Yeah, that's what it is. Sorry, yeah.
Or with drill?
But flamethrower is its own cooldown. It doesn't share it with anything. But it's like a 10-second channels thing.
I thought it was the same as. Oh yeah, the shotgun.
We don't have that yet, do we?
No,
No.
I don't think so, because I would have been
Shotgun's
using
new.
that skill.
look at
I
that.
had
thing.
like an Aaron Black from Mortal Kombat moment when I saw the shotgun.
Also, I'm sorry, I'm having to send someone a message real quick, so I won't be able to give commentary for a moment.
Yeah, we can edit that out.
Oh.
That's obviously an AoE though. Because of the animation, how it goes. The shotgun blast.
Looks
Yeah,
like
it's like
spreads out.
a massive blast. It's
Yeah,
like,
Oh yeah.
God.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or and it's either that or the AoE that Machinist gets finally gets a combo and it's the shotgun.
Reddit
True.
says it's an added shotgun AoE action, so
I wonder if it's on a cooldown or is it just GCD? Can we spam that shit?
Oh my gosh, it'd be great if we could.
You have my bow and my axe and my Glock.
Okay, sorry about that.
You have my bow and my what?
And my axe and my Glock.
Okay.
She's ready.
Bond the rapper.
I have no rhythm.
You don't need to have rhythm, you just need to know how to spit.
I don't.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Zahhak.
Ah, don't worry. But yeah, this is your territory, Kel.
Yep.
So we just saw the freaking shotgun blast.
Yep. Based on the... Yeah, that's... based on the lack of aura around him, that's a completely new skill, especially since I think they use spread shot later. We might need to double check, I don't remember.
Spread shot.
That's the AoE, the pew 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 pew.
Yes.
Oh, no, that's auto crossbow.
No,
No,
auto crossbow is
those
different.
are different things, Keith. Auto crossbow is the spammable one that you use during hypercharge. And
You mean the rapid
spread
fire one? Never mind. Yep, never mind.
spread
I had to
shot's
think about it.
normal.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, my bad.
Keith had a Keith moment.
Keith had a Keith moment, yep. You know how long it's been since I pew-pewed?
So the normal combo, air
Anchor shot.
We've got reassemble drill. Oh,
I
wait,
wanna
no,
know what that is.
chainsaw. Sorry.
That's their
Yeah.
Also,
chainsaws.
reassemble has 2 charges now.
It does? Oh,
Yup.
that's cool.
Time, because I always miss that skill.
Those are chakrams?
Those are
No,
chainsaws.
Chainsaws? Really?
We got a chainsaw skill.
Oh, cool.
Oh
Also,
my
the
God.
queen has a finisher for her finisher.
But I saw, I'm pretty sure, well, let me look at the animation. I'm pretty sure that the Machinist actually triggers the first finisher.
You could always do that, actually.
yeah, that
That
But
one's
does
second part is
Yeah.
the new bit.
But will it, like, my question is, like, will you have to do it manually or you missed out
Probably
on one of the
not.
finishers? That's my question.
Probably not, because the way the first, like, basically it used the exact same animation as our normal, like, okay, end this now thing, which you would only use in order to get the extra potency off before the boss leaves, for instance.
Mm.
Like how wildfire works.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Because I don't pew pew a lot, but I do know that, you know, you have that button. I don't ever press it, but
Why the hell not?
because it does the auto finisher. That's why. You just summon Queen and forget about her.
That is the sad truth.
You can't be treating your queen like this.
Exactly.
Okay, we have Gunbreaker now.
Boo!
The real top tank.
Boo!
Do you get the 3 gauges now? That's it's pretty
Too much
basic.
health
The
is bad
changes.
for-
I
too
also
much
find
health
it
is bad for
funny
your
how
IQs.
everyone was like, oh, that's, like, this skill is new, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's just Bloodfest.
Yeah, it is just Bloodfest.
Like, everyone's like, oh, he's healing from it. I'm like, no, it's
No, he's
Bloodfest.
not. What I noticed what they were talking about with Machinists is how they put your Gnashing Fang all in one, like that combo all in one button. And I play out a controller, so any sort of like removal of bloat in the rotation like that is a godsend for me.
Oh yeah, but especially Gunbreaker has so many buttons. You have no idea.
Yes.
Why do you
So
think I don't
many
play
fucking
Gunbreaker?
buttons. Yeah.
Controller race right here. So yeah, I refuse to play this game on mouse and keyboard.
Dude, I play it on controller. What are you talking about?
My fingers are too fat and stiff, and you know,
Okay.
It's very hard to keep track of.
I don't have what's the PG-13 way to say this? I don't have loose fingers.
Well, you got to think of a PG-13 way to say that.
You don't have good hand-eye coordination. It's fine. You can just say.
I'm very good. I drive an 18-wheeler manual style, by the way. So yes, I have very well hand-eye coordination.
Okay, okay. Let me rephrase then. I apologize. You don't have good controller hand-eye coordination.
Up yours, woman.
Oh my god.
You were just. I was just
Who
trying to
kicked
find
your
a thing.
ass in the wolves in? Oh yeah, this guy.
I was just trying to help you, and you're being mean.
I'm an asshole. You know this.
All right, fine. Then don't be pissed off when I grill you.
You've known me for what, 3 years now? So
Uh,
it hasn't been that
no.
long, has it?
I
Grill.
just been paying attention to because I'm gonna be playing Gunbreaker through the main story, so I was paying attention to a lot of their changes. It seems very similar to how it once was.
Oh yeah,
How it was before, though.
yeah.
It didn't need a lot of changes.
Oh heck no, it's good where it's at. It's just the button bloat that's a really
Yeah.
big problem that it has right now.
They need 3 more charges because that's kind of messing with my OCD.
Stop it. No, they're fine with that. That was, but
Heart of
this,
Stone seems to have gotten an upgrade.
yeah, no, that's probably something else.
It could be like the whole new, like the new TBN thing that Dark Knight has, and the new Earth
The little-
bubble thing that Warrior has.
Oh, yeah,
the
that's,
little
something like
shield
that.
thing, yeah.
that's
Uh,
true.
An extra button for mitigation. Now,
Or maybe they made camouflage worth something.
no. This one though, it got a freaking finisher. Burst strike,
Yep.
and it doesn't
First
take a
Strike now has continuation.
yeah, it doesn't take a gauge. Like that's cool. But then this next part, I wonder if this is it has to be an AOE judging by the animation. Because look at this thing.
That's
Yeah.
definitely an AoE. That's cross
definitely
slash.
an AoE.
Yeah. That's actually a ripoff from Final Fantasy VIII. That's
Wait, could you go back for a moment, Zahhak? Like 2 seconds? Yeah.
It takes 2 gauges.
Yeah, so that's a completely different skill. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, this
Oh, it
is
does take 2 of your charges.
yeah, it takes 2.
that-
One
Take-
for each slash.
Yep, 1 for each slash. Yeah. Look at that thing. But I'm pretty happy with what they did with it. It didn't really need much changes except for the button glow.
Yeah, the bloating.
No,
I just hope that thing is really fixed because
This-
it's really bad right now.
This is what puzzled me. Why is the red mage there when he does no skills on that person?
So they
what's
can
the
use
purpose?
the
does use-
shield.
Yeah, he gives the red mage shield.
I wasn't paying attention then because I didn't see that.
We know.
Funny asshole.
I mean,
All right, it's after my bedtime. I'm half asleep. Okay, I had to work yesterday. Yeah.
oh, we have. This is sad.
Honestly, I kind of dig
Kinda
what
do.
they kind of doing with Bard.
I
don't
don't
play it
know.
a lot, but
All songs are on 120-second cooldown.
Really?
But why?
Oh well, they do go to 45 seconds though.
Which actually means that each song will have 5 extra seconds on them. Which I would assume means that you're going to be in Army's Payon for 10 less seconds than the rest.
Oh, doesn't this make sense to you? Because none of it does to me.
Yeah, I'm sure it makes sense to him.
here's one thing. Well, that buff. Well, one, cool. They pull out a violin.
Oh yeah.
And 2, it's a persistent buff. You expend your 3 songs on the side there after you've used them, and he's still in Payon right now, so you can still run the songs while you have that buff up. It's just a matter of what that buff does. I don't know.
Can you
Oh,
hear me?
there we go.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, guys. Yes, could you start it back from the beginning?
Yeah, sure.
Was it on? There's 3 stamps you're collecting towards your new attack, which is going to be at the end. So you're going to expend all of those to use your new attack. Okay, you can play it.
Yeah, you sounded really low for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, you're very
Oh,
robotic.
sorry. Okay, so there's 3 stamps you get. If you look at the side of the gauge right now, you're going to get a stamp every time you change your song that you're going to
Oh.
expend at the end. So it reminds me of Samurai in that way. The songs are longer now too. I think it started at 45 seconds.
45 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to see in a second there's going to be what I believe is an AoE pitch perfect if you didn't shoot it off already. Did he already? No, here it comes down. AoE pitch perfect, I almost guarantee that. Okay. Then he's going to switch songs again. You got spent the 3 stacks, Apex Arrow, and then here comes the new shot. So,
Ooh.
This buff stayed up though. Like it didn't go
Yes,
away.
he's still in Payon, and the buff is still running.
yeah.
Hmm.
So what I'm seeing there, though, and what I read in the live letter notes was that the new action that he just fired combos off of Apex Arrow. But the problem with that is Apex Arrow fires. You usually want to fire it at 100%. So unless they change something, it's going to be conditional when you could use this. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out, honestly.
But what's with the little song notes on the bottom, underneath the bar thingy?
That's your army's pay on gauge.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's always been there.
That's always been
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
The 4 notes?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's skill. That'll translate to skill speed.
Yep.
This is why I don't play Bard. It makes no sense.
To you.
It's like deciphering Chinese to me.
And this is why. Okay, never mind. I guess I see why you opened up to more things after I joined you guys.
That's my main concern. Is like, when are you going to be able to use this attack? Like, it's going to be kind of random. At least it seems if you're going to be able to use it with buffs or whatnot.
That's actually kind of. I wonder how much that buff gives you based on those 3 things.
Yeah, we'll have to see when it comes out. Tooltips, potencies, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Astro.
Astrologian.
What? Wait, why are you crying? What happened here? I don't play Astro. I don't know anything about Astro. Why are you crying?
My shields.
Okay.
Oh, you played Nocturnal Sect Astro?
I like Nocturnal Sect Astro, even though I know that it's not that even though I know Diurnal is better, but I liked it.
Fair enough. It still seems to get shields though, because it used to shield on the Reaper there.
Yeah, well, that's Celestial Intersection,
Ah.
which it already has, and also you still have Neutral Sect, even though you don't have Diurnal or Nocturnal Sect anymore.
I mean, honest, isn't that good though?
Hmm.
That you still have both things.
Also, you can now just use Divination without seals.
Hmm.
It'll give the same flat party buffs now, no matter what.
Oh, okay, cool.
This has nothing to do with anything, but hey, check it out, Hrothgar with hat.
Wait,
Okay.
is that a Hrothgar?
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
that is.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Oh, they're giving
Well,
them
you
hats now?
Oh, wait, time out. You're right.
Oh, wow.
I think
Let's
just
go,
started
we're
doing
happy.
that on
Hats now.
If you didn't
About
say
damn
anything, it
time.
wouldn't have freaking clicked.
Yeah, honestly, I thought that was a row.
Same.
The tail.
I didn't honestly, because they're on the moon. I just thought it was some weird.
I thought it was a glare,
that.
yeah.
Fair enough. I'm pretty sure it's a Roth though, but if I'm wrong, then just throw something at me. I don't know.
Sure, why not? So we have Malefic 10.
Malefic 10.
I mean, look at that thing. It's a freaking star.
Yeah, it's almost like that's the job's theme.
I'll shut up now.
Go figure.
I'll shut up now. I don't know anything about Astro, except it has to do with astrology.
It's a wannabe gambit.
It would seem that the stars
Wait.
have read that Zahhak didn't has one brain cell.
Yeah, the minor arcana, the Lord and Lady, are now different, on a different gauge. Basically, you no longer use them the same.
Can you
They're AOE buffs. I think it's.
Oh.
I've never, because I didn't get to experience Stormblood, but from my assumption, it's like the spread version that they had in Stormblood, is what I would assume.
I played a
That's what it
little
kinda
bit,
looks like.
and it was actually really fun giving this. Not the.
like
Is it the
Royal
spear
Road, I
or is
think?
was it the
Which buff?
any buff? Giving an AOE buff was really satisfying.
Was it called
Yeah.
Royal Road?
Royal Road was what you used to hold it, I think.
Because honestly, since I never got to experience it myself, I don't really.
I don't remember off the top of my head either, so I could be wrong about that. I didn't
It's-
play Astro.
Is it just me, or is the exploding star smaller?
It looks
does
a lot
look smaller.
It's got to be the camera angle.
It's
and
the
how far
camera
zoomed
angle.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
I mentioned that in the Warrior video that it just looks like they're so far zoomed out that you can't really.
The minor
Yeah,
arcana
as
has
you can
another
tell,
animation.
the minor arcana is AoE buffs now.
That's cool.
And you can consume
actually
your
really nice.
steals for actually self buffs now.
Star
Also,
Shower.
comments. Star Shower, yeah.
Wow.
That is cool.
It is cool. It looks like it does damage, so.
Wait, does it?
Yeah,
It looks like it.
it seems to have been hitting that little bomb there. But Earthly Star
Yeah, it
technically
did, yeah.
already also does damage, so...
Whatever that
I
is.
don't know what that is, though.
And is that like an extra shield?
It looks like a shield that heals one if it doesn't like it heals you for
Like XCOM?
whatever remain. No, like you know how like if a
it kinda does
shield.
remind me of XCOG, maybe.
Well, hold on. Let me say this. It looks like if the shield's not expended, you get healed for what's remaining of the shield.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Hmm.
Remember what turn? I think it was the Doggo turn, where they overshielded us so bad that our shields never dropped off from the attack, and
6-0
I
damage.
don't know. Some people complained that they weren't getting healed from the extra shield or something.
Why? You're not losing any health.
I mean, there's the exact opposite problem in Seed of Sacrifice still, where if you overshield too much, you just instantly die.
Have they not fixed that?
Really?
They didn't. I played with a black mage recently, and they tried mana warding every single LB4, and every single LB4, they were the only ones who died, and that's because they were the only one who had a shield that had the little yellow dots.
Rip.
Wait, if you overshield it, you die. How?
I
I'm
think it's just
thinking
an overflow issue.
Oh.
I think that's gonna be fixed with the stat squish though. So
It has to be.
Yeah, that hurts.
Either
That's
that,
pushing.
or it's a specific mechanic to the LB4 in order to troll people, but, you know.
That's interesting though, because I used to be overshielded all the time in Ifruta and I never died.
I think it's unique to Seed of Sacrifice.
It's
because
unique to Seed of Sacrifice.
It's
Oh,
the only one with
okay.
an LB4 mechanic.
Oh, okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's messed up. The Asians get an LB4, but we're stuck with LB3.
I mean, we can be all the classes, so
No. So can
Balances
they.
out.
They're just lazy.
What do you mean? It balances out. Remember, we are sundered. We're not complete.
Don't you mock me like that. Don't you poke my brain.
Oh my
What?
god, Samurai. Okay, so it's...
keep your pants on, Zahhak.
I mean, nothing really exciting about it, to be honest. Except we got an
AoE
AoE.
Yukikaze.
Yeah, we got an AoE.
For Yukikaze finally.
It's funny. Why didn't it happen in the beginning?
Honestly, though, like I don't play a lot of Samurai. It's probably my least favorite melee DPS. I only play it for.
Also, if you
my
notice,
character.
the counter expends 50 this time.
Wait.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
There's
this is a
also-
strong counter.
There's also 3 extra little tiny
They've
counters.
always been
that
there.
way.
Oh, that's been
Yeah,
there.
that's your.
They've always been there?
Yeah, they've always
Yeah.
been there.
Only at level 80 though. But
You use
yeah,
that for your Shoha.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this thing. Now, if you get hit during that thing, it
third
gives
eye,
you.
and it gives.
Oh,
Oh,
it gives you
It gives you.
now.
It gives you Kenki. Yeah.
It gives you 10 Kenki, and then if you look at the counter, it expends 50.
Oh yeah, but that
No,
has,
that was
that
your
has
Sene.
always.
That's your 71 skill. That's your
Yeah.
72
Oh,
skill.
that was
72,
oh,
72.
I thought that,
that
was
has
counted.
always no that has always spent 50.
Yeah,
Honestly, I thought that was the counter since they used it right after the third eye thing.
it does kind of look like it though.
It should be, but no. Now we have the stickers building up
Although,
to
the fact
Midari.
that he used it so quickly, maybe there's 2 charges of that.
If they gave us 2 charges of like a 1200 potency attack, that would be absurd.
No, 2 charges of the stickers.
Oh, okay, I see.
That's Shoha. What I really want to know is what this Super Midari is called.
Same actually.
Because Samurai.
And you didn't use stickers for it, but I think here's how I think it works. I think if you've used a Midare or a Shoha once, you probably get like a specific buff, and then you can use that Super Midari.
It's probably more on a what's it called? A cooldown. Probably a 2-minute cooldown. Because unless this is not like as potent as Sene, because Sene is how much is the potency in that? Like 1100?
Something like that. Let me look it up.
I have no idea. I haven't played Samurai since
Stormblood.
I haven't played Samurai since I was in Near Static.
Yes,
Samurai
yeah.
1100.
1100?
1100,
Yeah, look at that.
yes.
I still remember, and I haven't played Samurai in a long time.
Also,
We
it looks
met
like
you as a
since it
samurai.
does 2 hits though. Like, is it gonna take 2 GCDs to use this skill?
I
It was on
doubt
a
it.
cast time though.
Yeah, it's on a
so-
cast time.
Yeah, but well,
Well, we watch again. It looks like he just does the mimic skill afterwards.
cast time, and then he does.
See? Yeah, see, it looks like he
Oh,
does that
maybe
mimic,
it
so
is.
the copy
Well, that
thing.
would still
Whatever.
be 2 GCDs since.
Oh,
we're
I know what
Omega
Keith is
IP.
saying. Sorry, continue.
The one where you use your if you use a sticker skill, you can reuse it with no cast time. It's instant.
Yeah,
that's what it looked like he's doing.
Omega, and
Yeah.
that is on its own GCD though. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
It was like a
it's-
60-second cooldown or something.
Yeah. That
So
would
I
make
guess-
sense actually.
Does this mean we get 2 charges of Tsubame Gaishi then?
That's what I was
What
wondering, because
Probably?
if you because he used it before for the Madare, and then he used it again
before
for
the
that.
token,
Oh, he did. Yeah, you're right.
the AOE. Yeah.
Yeah,
So we actually that's actually
that would be disgusting though.
Samurai
for
getting
this to get-
OP.
Samurai been OP, dude.
Well, it is a greedy DPS. They bring nothing party wise. Like, for crying out loud.
all you
I
need is
agree.
damage. Shut up.
All DPS classes, including Monk, brought something to the table. Samurai's like, screw you all. It's all about me.
Samurai now has feints that actually mitigates AOE.
Yeah, there you go. Take that as a
No,
mitigation. That's all
it's
you're
not-
Samurai's
getting.
gonna use that.
It's not like Tactician from Pew Pews. It's not like Monk's Brotherhood. It's
Well, obviously it's not like Monk's Brotherhood. That's an offensive.
you know what I mean. Like, every DPS brings something to the table except for Samurai.
Black
Samurai is the black mage of melee DPS. That's how it's always been.
Yeah.
Mage. And besides, Machinist is the Samurai and Black Mage. Of
No,
the
don't you be pulling Machinists
It
down. into
really
this
is.
category.
It doesn't bring
you
anything
really
else.
Offers only
You leave-
taxation as utility.
You leave my greedy Pew Pews alone.
Well, okay.
I'm confused.
That is the only range character I actually enjoyed because of the pure greed. But even then, it brought Tactician to the party. 10% damage reduction.
But tactician it's just a standard thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally shared between the other ranged, anyways.
They can't even stack with it.
Well,
You're not
yeah.
even gonna let me. You're not gonna let me have this, are you?
No.
No.
You guys stop.
No, he's not.
Ow! Shithead, that was my gut.
Naming his
cat.
cat. Name his cat shithead.
No, Amy named him shithead, and he responds to it. Why are you sniffing me?
Oh no, someone fell off.
Hey,
Oh,
look, we have
okay.
white mage.
Can't see through your fluffy nuts. Move.
So now we have white mage, which is actually it looks kind of
It's
Boring.
mostly the same.
yeah.
Although there is.
Hold on. Yeah, watch this. Watch this Kingdom Hearts thing.
What?
Oh, you're talking about the new AOE that they.
Yep, Kingdom Hearts thing.
Oh, that. I wonder how that activates though. Like, is that on a
Every time you
timer?
take damage.
Oh.
The way I look at it is like I feel like somebody could run into it too, but I don't know.
But it got activated
Maybe
there
it is just
again
fine.
with like the upgraded holy.
Wait, could you go back like to before it goes out the first time?
So it,
Or like when it first goes out onto the field. is what I meant.
oh,
Sorry. So let's see. Uses glare. Okay, so it's not based on the number you can damage. Maybe it is just 2 big bursts that are timed.
That's gonna be a struggle trying to time it exactly.
If you know fights well enough, it's able to be done.
Yeah.
You must get
What?
good at healing, Keith.
White Mage. Hey, first of all, I solo healed Shiver a lot. Don't even.
He's a hawk. It's your baby.
ninja.
This is how you taught me how to greed.
I am proud of that.
You taught 3 people how to greed.
Yeah.
Greed is good.
Greed is
Moving
bad.
So the first thing that I really freaking liked, and I hope it's actually like this from now on and it doesn't fucking change, is that you just press a single freaking button and
yeah,
you
go
get your
back on that.
and
You
you
got your
and
Huton.
you get your speed buff immediately. Look at that. Just press one button and you get it.
That is actually really
I
nice.
hope to God that's how that works, and not have to do a pre-pull on that thing. You just press it and that's it, and then you just forget about it. That is so good. If
Honestly,
it's actually
I think
like
it's
that.
probably going to be optimal to use it pre-pull though, because you can hide to reset your mooches anyways. And because I know with what they said for Reaper, which we'll get to later, that there's like a thing that applies a debuff on the enemies, and I think this is like the ninja analog to it, where it'll have very low potency offensively, but it'll still, be.
You mean like a dot?
No, like we're talking like it'll probably be something like 150 potency for that GCD attack.
Mm.
So you're saying you think it's something that you're gonna have to like weave in and just
No, not weave.
Like on the global cooldown.
oh.
Because it's a weapon skill. Or at least the Reaper thinks on weapon skills. I'm assuming it's like that.
We
Is it
still
still in the game?
we still have Tenshin G. Yep.
Also, was that like the enhanced fire
The
one,
fi-
or
no
the
that was
regular
the normal one. The normal
That was the
fire.
regular one.
Yeah.
Also, a thing I noticed, if you go back like a second or two, when
What?
you use the AoE, the Doton seemed to react to it, unless Make Yakuza always had that animation with it, where the earth reacted around it. Or was that the Doton?
Yeah,
Wait, no, that's actually different.
See, the Doton reacts to it.
Yeah, that's actually different. I don't know what that is.
Hmm.
It has to be new because I don't remember
Well,
that.
Are
If
they
you look at
introducing
the
reaction skills?
radius though of the AoE, like it spreads. I don't know.
Like the AoE spreads, but there's not an earth effect on it. It's just like the earth
Yeah,
didn't react around it.
That's new. Like it right now, it doesn't do that. That's new. That is completely new, 100%.
So it seems like some of your weapon skills will react to whatever Mudra you have set up.
That's
or at the very
interesting.
least in this one in terms of Doton.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Huh. I didn't notice that the first time around, and I've seen this like 3 times.
It's hard to miss. It's easy to miss though.
We still have our shadow clones,
Moonstone is
obviously,
still in the
Mm-hmm. That is another. Wait,
That also resets your Huton.
Oh my god! How many things to reset our Huton do we have?
Yes.
They don't want you to let that thing fall off now.
But it's hard to let it fall off. That's part of your
I
rotation.
accomplished it.
Of course you fucking do.
Maybe
Shut
they got
up.
rid of. Maybe they got rid of Armor Crush finally.
No,
That
Armor
would
Crush
be-
is on the. It's on there still.
Oh,
Like
is
it's.
it?
Yeah, right there.
Oh yeah, you're right. But that still resets your Huton.
Yeah. Okay, so now he does Mudras and does Raiton, but he still hasn't done the one that charges everything up to like a super mode.
Wait, did he use Trick Attack at all during this?
No.
No. Okay.
And then he
Trick
has an
Attack
actual.
gone confirmed.
And Chidori.
He has a Ninja has an actual functioning gap closer now.
Yeah, it doesn't have Shikuchi anymore.
No, it still
Or
has
maybe
it too.
Maybe it still has Shikuchi, but like
It does, because that's how it got
Oh yeah,
back
because
there.
that's how you got back.
And then Chidori. Look at that. Look at that.
That looks like a. That looks like a whatchamacallit from Street Fighter. A
Like-
Hadouken, like reverse Hadouken. That's what it looks like.
Duke.
Monk already has a Hadouken.
Hadouken.
No, not Hadouken, the uppercut one. Shoryuken. There we go.
But look at that. Look at that.
That's pretty badass animation. I'll give it that.
That's a straight up Chidori though.
Yeah, and then it just freaking plummets in there and just. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be an animation lock. That's gonna be hell.
Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell.
I love how you cut off implying that you died.
She is a floor
As one
tank.
does, is a Dragoon.
The floor tank, man.
Help me.
Look at that's so good. Hey, look!
There you go, Oliva.
Black Mage!
I know fuck about this skill. This
Ice
job.
5 and Fire 5.
There's a lot going on in this
Scorpion
one.
is now a trait.
Let me say this before we move on. May Ino-chan rest in peace forevermore.
Who's Ino-chan?
That's
Rest in
what
peace,
Pinocchio.
Ino-chan.
that's what gives you Fire 4 and Ice 4. You have
Oh,
to have
Enochian.
Enochian up.
Yeah.
As some people call it Enochian. So we got, then there's Fire 3, Fire 4, and Fire 4, and there's an extra little tick on the gauge running out.
Icy
So there's the new one right there that looks like it's kind of some sort of combination of like
Fire and Ice.
despair. It's like a despair with ice.
Yeah, and it
Ice
comes
So,
from
Yeah,
this
it's got a
consumes
little
your-
thing.
extra like brand new little tick on the gauge.
I
It
wonder
looks
if
like
replenishes
it,
mana.
yeah, it looks like you get it just as long as you're in Ino-chan, or as long as you're in Astro Fire, Umbral Ice, you get it. But I have to watch it a couple more times to.
They're gonna get it again. Oh, look,
Yeah,
despair.
there's despair. Yep,
Wait.
there it is again. That's
That's
the
Ice
new
5.
Ice. That's Ice 5.
Mm-hmm. Looks pretty badass.
Iron Blizzard 2.
And here's probably gonna be. Yep,
Lightning
there's
Thunder
4
Lightning,
still there.
Lightning 4. There's Freeze.
I
There's
see
that
There's-
ability again.
Yeah, that's got to be some kind of like. And I can't see the MP bar, so I can't tell if it's like taking all of the MP bar like Despair does.
I think it would.
Especially
Well-
since we're in the ice phase.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
You're
no,
not-
because it did it earlier when it was in fire phase, and then it did despair, which despair does take all of the mana, so I would think it doesn't.
I wonder if it gives you. It's got to give you something. Like I wonder if it gives you like all of your Umbral Ice hearts or something like that.
It's resetting
There's
the
Fire
timer.
5.
Wait, fire.
There's Fire 5.
So
yeah.
fire 5 resets the freaking timer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it looks like it has a longer
But-
cast time than Fire 4.
And it probably takes up. I mean, it's probably still taking up your MP.
Your ley lines aren't down though, so that might be why the cast seems longer. But I don't know anything about Black Mage. I know the least about this class than any other class.
So triple cast. Yep,
Oh, yeah.
flare. This is what I'm excited about. Look at those triple flares right there. Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Although they did use a swift cast to do the third one.
You know what I'm most excited for? Instant foul.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That
it
is
still takes up your polygots, but yeah, it's pretty. That's pretty nice.
so Alitha.
The only thing that I am like slightly curious about is apparently you're supposed to get 2 charges of sharp cast too, which is cool. I just like my preference is I'd rather just have a shorter like GCD than have an extra charge because I feel like it flows better in the rotation. But that's also my personal preference.
So on a scale of 1 to I miss it so much, how much are you gonna miss rating on it?
I'm gonna miss rating on it. That's why I have 2 rating accounts. So I can go rating on Black Mage as much as I want and not mess up lockout. But no, this is pretty cool. I'm kind of curious on how much the rotation's gonna change because right now, like to some people it seems easy, but an opener, like a standard like Savage optimized opener, is so busy. Like there's so many buttons you have to push, and you have to push them in an exact order. And I still kind of feel like these new additions are going to perpetuate that. Like you're still going to be having to press the same exact buttons and like the same exact timer in order for it to be optimized. But not having to do, Chan is going to be a big plus. Like that's going to be nice. So that's my thought about it. I think it's gonna be fun. It looks really flashy and does large explosions, and that's the point of it. So
That is true. Big
Yeah.
explosions.
exactly. Yeah.
Black Mage.
That's how I think about it. I don't know, Zahhak, do you have any thoughts? I know that you know Black Mage.
I haven't
a
really
bit too.
read on it, so I really don't have like
Mhm.
a really strong opinion. So the most that I can say is that Ino-chan
Mhm.
will be missed, but it evolved into what would you call Ino-chan evolved into?
Now it's just kind of like, so it looks like you basically have like 2 phases of Black Mage now. So if you're not in Umbral Ice or Astral Fire, you're like a, I don't know, you're like a whole totally different class. It's almost like you don't have a job stone if you don't if you're not in Umbral
Going back to
Ice
being
or
a
Astral
thaumaturge,
Fire.
hell yeah.
But it's like
Alisa.
one, yeah.
Shakes her hand and fucking skill that kept being used in punish for downtime is a trait now.
Wait, what skill?
Blood of the Dragon is a trait now.
That's pretty nice. I always drop Blood of the Dragon. I see that.
Imagine if they do that to freaking Black Mage. Just get rid of the timer and you're always on fire for whatever.
Well, it's
That
like
would gut the class, though, wouldn't it?
yeah, I can't see them doing something like that because it changes kind of like the essence of how the rotation and the job works.
Well, not fire 4. I mean, like, what's it called? Like, you don't need the timer at all. Like, you can just do whatever.
That would take the challenge out of the class, though.
Yeah, that'd make it a little too OP, I think.
But they did that to Dragoon.
Yeah, but
Dragoon
like,
still has animation lock issues, and it's still a
Yeah.
melee DPS, which is already a crippling flaw.
yeah, Black Mage does more damage than Dragoon does if somebody's not messing it up like I do. But
We
it's
have to nerf Yoshida somehow.
No.
Yeah,
What they need to
yeah,
do is give
he's
Black
never gonna
Mage. They need to
nerf
give
his
Black
own
Mage
class.
quintuple cast. That's what they need to do.
The only thing I'm ever legit worried about is that they'll nerf Mana Ward. As long as they're not nerfing Mana Ward, I don't care. Like everything else, I can work with it. If they ever nerf Mana Ward, I would just be so sad because
Mana Ward removed from the game.
it would be so sad if I lost that.
Can you imagine if they actually remove Mana Ward?
Oh,
That's my greed. That's how I greed things. If I don't have that, I can't greed anything.
Zahhak.
Yeah.
Yoshi P wanted to add a quintuple cast, but he was vetoed.
Oh, that's funny.
We
So
had
sad.
to nerf Yoshida.
Yeah.
We can't let him have everything he wants for his baby class. That would be not fair.
I mean, come on. He's the freaking. He's both the director and the producer. He can just overrule everything. They must. Like one of my friends told me, they probably gave him a good reason then.
I have heard that there is some talk that I don't know how like legit this is actually will be, but they've talked about instead of doing like Fire and Fire 1 and Fire 2, like turning it back to the traditional like Final Fantasy labels, like, you know, Fire and then Fira and then Firaga. Yeah,
It's kinda
Firaga.
like that.
Yeah.
It's like that in Japan. It's
Yeah.
just not translated for some reason here.
Honestly, I like Fire 1, 2, 3, etc. better just because Firaga, that's hard for me to say in quick succession, so.
Firaga.
Yeah.
Firaga. Oh, like the Kingdom Hearts
Yeah.
attack system,
That's-
whatever.
That's the more like traditional like Fire. Same thing with Blizzard. Blizzard has the same thing, but I mean you'd run out of labels after a while. I mean we're on Fire 5, you know, I don't know how much you're gonna like be able to
Dondaga.
go with that.
Given permission to
Firigiga.
create new ones.
But
Well, for those that played 11, you went up to Fire 10.
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't 2 go up to Fire 16?
Holy shit! Really?
does it? I don't know.
It's a weird battle system it has. I've only seen it in like whispers.
Final Fantasy 2, you leveled up by having stupid shit happen to you. You want to be a better caster? Cast magic. You want to have more health? Purposely get hit. Half your battles are spent attacking your own party members just to get more HP.
That's weird.
It is the dumbest level up battle system, which is why we never got to over here in the US.
Well, we have it now.
We have it now, but they changed the battle system.
Well, that's a good thing, I guess.
No, I want to be able to beat up my party members just to give them more HP.
Of course you fucking would.
Of course you do.
That sounds like a
You're
key
you.
thing.
Why does it have to have that label, huh? Why does it have to be a Keith thing?
A key thing.
Because you're a fuck.
Let me tell you something. If Reaper has a skill that allows you to target a party member, drain half their HP to heal yourself, you know damn well I would be playing Reaper 24/7. Just oh hey, 10, you're 49% left. Slice dead.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yep.
Gonna slurp up that health.
If they did something like that, it would be half of their current HP, not max
Yeah.
HP.
Because that would be such a troll thing, and I would love it so damn much.
So yeah, of course you would. Again, you.
Why does it have to have that label?
Because it's you.
I feel
That's-
perfectly assaulted.
That's as foul as the foul that's on screen right now.
Oh yeah. Okay, moving.
Moving on.
Also, not for nothing, but the music tracks that they've been showing are.
All
really good.
right, Sage.
Oh,
is what I've
Sage.
been waiting for.
This is
So one of
Silent's
the
new
things
baby.
that yes, it is. One of my
This looks
favorite
complicated.
things that it's not really. Well, there's a couple of things I like about it. First of all, the medical terminology. Let's start there.
Sage?
Yes,
That's
like
that's in,
diagnosis and things like that. I think that's pretty awesome. But also the fact that you can weave DPS and healing spells simultaneously is a plus for me as well. It's gonna take a little practice on my part.
wait, that you can weave in what?
You can weave in DPS and healing spells simultaneously with this
Oh.
class.
That's
Every time you
interesting.
I'm-
cast a damaging spell, you heal your designated Chole partner.
So like
Yes,
a
so I'm-
size on
Oh.
White Mage.
Sort of, except
Mhm.
every single GCD that you spend attacking heals.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
It's
really
basically
excited about
the
that.
analog to fairy.
So essentially, it's essentially you designate a target, and while your DPS and they get healed.
Yep.
That's going to be
Yep.
target dancing. That's going to be the tricky part is target
Wow.
dancing.
You just slap it on the main tank.
Yep, pretty much. That's who
Yeah.
you're going to be focusing on for the most part anyway.
Yeah.
So
because
White
it-
Mage is being dethroned. They're not going to be.
What do you mean?
I don't know
It's,
this.
it's not a lot of healing.
Okay.
No, it's
Uh,
not.
What it wound up being is like it was like 4,900
shithead.
HP for a crit, and the Sage had like 40k or HP, I think.
Yeah. It's
So,
still mostly shielding, like Scholar.
what I like is the fact that when this shield is broken, it actually gives some sort of benefit.
It does?
Yes, it does.
So I'm assuming that's the DPS heal thing. What it just did?
I'd have to
Play it
look
again.
at the other thing.
Like, not that,
Oh,
like the
yeah.
next one.
If you look if you scroll back a little bit, whenever the shield is broken, if you look at the Sage's gauge, it gets a purple thing, which is
Oh yeah, it does.
added bite.
Mhm.
And that's what it uses for some special DPS abilities, I think.
I'm assuming that's the dot.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's an AoE
AoE
heal.
heal. Shield
We shield.
heal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
That's
AoE.
just into the
and
purple
as you
part of the
saw, that
gauge for.
Yep.
That's an obvious AoE though. And it looks
But
really
it
cool.
expanded the purple gauge. That's
Oh, it did?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah, it looks
Yep.
like they're the same thing White Mage has. Like the timer goes up and they get a charge of the white thing.
Yeah, but it can do it outside of combat as well.
Yep.
It's like Black Mage in that aspect.
So essentially, the pre-pulls are going to be a pain in the butt having to wait for the Skull to charge up those 3 things, then
Sage.
whatever.
Sage, yeah.
Sage, sorry. I'm
It
falling
is
asleep.
20 seconds for each dot.
Who wants to wait around for a minute? Like, seriously.
They
You
don't- I
probably
mean, you
don't
don't-
need it
you
because
don't
the
have
blue
to.
things are actually only for heals.
Big laser.
That was a big laser indeed. But if you notice,
It
it
also
didn't take
heals
anything.
the tank, and if you're designating the tank as your partner, and it also heals any allies it hits additionally. So it's like a size as a line.
This big laser
It's line a size.
line. Jesus.
That's
Good
like a
old
Kamehameha if
Then
I've ever
the
seen
size
one.
into a Kamehameha.
Yeah.
Holy crap! Look at that.
All the memes that this thing's gonna create.
It's already been creating memes.
Look at all the scholar memes because of this job.
Yeah, pretty much.
Scholar, poor scholar.
Scholar got dethroned hard.
Yeah, they hurt my baby this year.
Oh yeah, it
Also
has a
They
gap
got the
closer,
wings.
right?
Yes,
I
it
had
does.
I was talking with someone from my FC again about this, and he was saying about how Sage seems like, because it needs those Gundam wings, that it feels like probably a less mobile healer because it needs that gap closer. But only
Yeah.
time will tell about that.
If you look at the little the 4 little things above the blue dots or whatever, that actually takes a super fast GCD to actually activate as well, though. And that's what you use to be able to turn your regular heals into shield heals. And it also is what you use to turn your normal attack into a dot.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
So
so
your-
actually,
Dot comes from a
Um,
normal attack that transforms?
yup. So
Huh.
that
Like
what that
stances.
ends up meaning is that Sage is actually has probably the slowest quote unquote GCD of all the healers because of that.
Huh.
Yep.
So it took away White Mage because White Mage was 2.5 seconds and
Well, all of them have 1.5 second cast times now, which makes me
oh.
upset for Astro because now it's no longer special.
That's true. That was the main thing about Astra. It was so fast casting.
Mm-hmm.
But the GCD also on Astro was also really fast.
If they don't,
Yeah,
if they still
they're
have
all
light
the
speed,
same
they'll still be
speed.
special.
Yeah, but still.
Wait, what the fuck was that?
They're AoE.
But like an AoE heal?
You get well damage and heals. Because remember what Kel said,
Oh,
their
right,
attacks
right.
also
Any-
heal. So
Yeah, anytime they attack, they heal their designated person for 170 potency.
Right,
Is it
right,
kind of
right.
like
20 more than Embrace.
Is it like that one thing that Astros get that I don't remember what it's called? The one with the face?
The what?
the bonding
Oh,
thing, like
Sinistry. No.
yeah.
Yes. Oh, okay.
No, literally, you just slap this buff on someone. It's a permanent thing until you slap it on someone else, sort of like Dance Partner. Think of it as a healing dance partner where you just heal your dance partner every time you attack.
Okay, that makes more
Basically.
sense.
Yep.
That's
Scholar's
interesting.
gonna be OP.
And this is another AoE, I'm guessing.
Mm.
By the animation, it's another AoE.
I'm just hoping that Alchemist does their weapon since I'm a specialist.
Yo,
Monk.
Monk
Monk looks so good.
looks so freaking good.
I might actually start playing it again. You sacrifice shoulder tackle for instant transmission.
They make
You get 3
Monk
charges
looks
as well.
like, look at this thing down here. What I really want to know is how this thing down here works.
Oh, if you do 3 separate ones, you get light, and if you do 3 of the same ones, then you get dark. And you need light and dark to activate the ultimate Masterful Blitz.
Oh, that's the Tifa
And,
move from Final
and
Fantasy VII.
As I understand, though, that you could only do the blitzes under perfect balance.
Yeah,
Okay, so it
and
has the
as
3
you can
different
tell,
ones, and that
you have
gives-
20 seconds to use the Blitz.
Oh.
Oh, that explains that countdown.
I
yes.
didn't see that timer before.
Yeah, I didn't either.
So you could get more than 1 blitz in then. So that was no, you can't. Okay, it expended. Okay.
You have to expend it, yeah, to get whatever.
The second one.
Yeah.
And so when you use when you go to expend your next Masterful Blitz by getting all 3 of them, since you have a dark and a light, it changes the Masterful Blitz to another one, which I would assume is even more powerful than the other 2.
Look at that teleport.
It's ethereal monk manipulation.
Oh god.
Aletha, how do you feel that Monk now has the most mobility?
3-hit combo, and then...
Well, I didn't have much mobility before, so I'm glad they're getting something because their class kind of got screwed over a little bit in Shadowbringers.
Because their instant transmission can go to any ally or enemy.
Really?
That's pretty nice.
It
That's
does
pretty
no
nice.
damage as a compensation, but you can target anything and you can go to it.
That's pretty nice.
That's actually cool.
And you get 3 charges.
Oh, look,
on
okay.
I think it's a 20-second cooldown.
See, now this Blitz expended the light, dark, and the 3 stacks.
Yep.
Okay, so this it's so fast that Monk actually fucking disappears.
I mean, Ninja does the same thing for Assassinate.
Look at that.
It's just a GBA Swordmaster crit.
That's
A GBA
Tifa's
Fire
move.
Emblem Swordmaster crit.
Yep.
Hell yeah, high five.
Like, just that animation. That animation is so freaking good.
It's just Lyn.
It is just Lyn, though. Lyn, but with fists.
Look at that. It's so good.
Eliwood is my favorite.
Oh, please pause.
As
There
I
you go.
understand, they removed some of the positionals from Monk
Hope
too. I think
Some
2
of them, yes.
have been removed.
Yep. True Strike and Twin Snakes had their positional requirements removed.
About damn time.
Only those 2. You still have positional requirements on Dragon Kick, Boot Shine, Snap Punch, and Demolish.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so
That's not so bad.
everything.
Yeah.
Positionals are still in the game. Die melee DPS.
Reaper has no positionals except on their avatar state.
I saw that. I don't mind positionals, like I said earlier, before we started recording. I don't mind the positionals. My only problem with Monk is that it has everything positional.
That's why it was a top tier class.
That's my main problem. That was my main problem with Monk.
You're either a good monk or a shitty monk. There was no in between.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, but
Unfortunately, I was one of the shitty ones.
Yeah, I always like punchy, but everything positional kind of messes me up.
I don't know, I'm level like 12, so I can't really like offer any feedback.
You said 12?
Either
So you're a
12 or
pugilist.
15. Exactly.
You're not a monk, you're a pugilist.
I'm a pugilist.
You're a pug.
You're a
Yup.
pugilist.
That's not how you say the word.
It is pugilist, but it's funny to just call a pug, since pugs.
Yeah.
Oh, funny backstory on Aletha. We rescued her from the pugs.
You kind of did a little bit. Which
Wasn't I still in you guys' group when we first pulled Aletha from Party Finder?
Yeah.
I had to leave soon after that. But...
And then, when everyone took a break from E6, we was like, you know what, Aletha, you're pugging, right? Yep, alright, join us, you're in, let's go.
I got kind of
Shanghai.
I got voluntold. That's
You're-
what I'm trying to say.
I got kidnapped too, Aletha, don't worry.
This is true.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, you were kidnapped too, yeah.
Okay, so we have Summoner, and Summoner is like
Here's the third new class in this expansion.
pretty much.
They got rid of
So
Summoner's
I
bot.
know everyone's hyped
Wait,
about
wait.
the new, avatars and things like that.
Say that again, they got rid of Summoner's dots?
Yeah, Summoner no longer has any dots.
I
Oh,
don't know how I feel about that.
They got rid of the only dot class in the game. That's kind of depressing.
Bard!
Bard?
Bard, Monk.
Bard,
Dragoon?
I don't play Bard,
Doesn't
okay?
Gunbreaker have a dot?
Yes.
Gunbreaker has a dot.
Still-
Yeah.
Get rid of the dots.
No, I'm saying dot class, because Summoner had 3 dots they had to keep up at all times.
2.
Bard?
Summoner only had
So-
2 dots.
I have a
Keep up.
practical beef with it, even though it looks fantastic, in that all of these little like summons are going to be giant. So now it's like instead of just
Bahamut-sized
having
small.
Bahamut, now we're
The
gonna
root is
have
size
like
small.
I know it's not. Now we're
Well,
gonna have like
the
basically
summons
4
only-
Bahamets.
The summons are only spawned for a moment, though.
Yeah, they
don't-
only do their ult, and that's it.
And it's like now I'm gonna have all this other crap in front of my screen when I'm trying to do stuff.
Yes, just what I've always wanted in my Final Fantasy XIV. Primal
So I wanna-
ass in my face.
So did
I
they
know,
remove
right?
the edgies? Is that's what it looks like? They removed
Yeah,
the
yeah.
edgies.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did. Yeah, they did.
About damn time because they serve no purpose now.
Yeah. How the
Eggies
fucking
is- He
Luya.
still had a carbuncle with
Yeah.
him, but and you can still glamour the Eggies. But that's
Like,
it.
look at that.
A summoner actually became a true summoner finally.
Yeah, that's what I say when I saw all of that too.
I was actually hyped when I saw it. I was like, you know what? I really want to play summoner now.
God
Yeah,
forbid.
overall, I'm happy with it. I mean, I don't know how I feel about the missing dots yet, but overall, I am happy with it.
The one thing that I will say is that getting the abilities of the primals, that is a very, very good touch on Summoner. That it should have been a thing from the very freaking beginning, but I guess they couldn't figure it out until now? I don't know.
Well,
Last
I
one.
think they were kind of always sticking with like this idea of Summoner being like the pet DPS. So I'm assuming now that they're not.
But this is what I like, is that your skills change based on which summon you have active.
Yeah. Now, I don't know how this is gonna work with like controller players because I bet there's gonna be so many actions.
Well, no,
Well,
like,
there-
I think the actions change.
yeah, they
The
change
actions do change.
on
I-
controller, yeah.
I hope I hope that's what they're
It's
doing.
gonna basically be, you know, like how Phoenix changes your ruin and your outburst.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be like that, but for every single primal.
That's,
So
that's,
if anything, it's gonna have the least amount of bloat.
that's
I
what I
hope
like.
so.
The summoner gets a freaking like down punch, fiery blaze of death.
Yeah, it has a melee combo. It has a freaking gap close. That's so freaking interesting.
I
But
might
it
actually
only
play
has the
some.
gap close in Ifrit stance.
Yeah, it only has a Nifrit.
Summoner definitely looks a lot of fun now. I'm definitely gonna have to play it. Like,
That sounds frightening.
the summoner was boring ever since they came out with it.
You're boring.
You're boring.
I know.
I don't play it out of just principle.
Oh,
Fair.
although since they're getting rid of the eggies and whatnot, devotion. I wonder if how they're gonna keep that around.
What about Aether
Well,
Pack?
you still had the carbuncle. That can
Well,
still
yeah.
use poison.
Devotion is
Carbuncle was
Aether
using
Pack.
it.
Oh.
They're devotion is what the eggy uses, and I just call it that because that's the buff.
Hold on, no.
But the button clicked is Aether Pact, so
You still have the carbuncle, which can still use ether pack
Hold on.
for the buff. So
Quick
Mhm.
question.
yeah, that'll work.
Yep.
Why
What's up?
did we rewind it back to the start of the summoner?
Because I wanted to rewatch it because it's so freaking cool.
Oh. I
Valid.
thought we.
And
thought we interrupted.
we're still talking about it anyway.
Oh. I thought I missed them. That's all.
No.
Like, I'm like half asleep.
We're almost done.
that's what
Um,
that's what I
Garuda
wanted. A
has
split
one
second
cast
of
bar.
what about Silence? Silence, her beef is just the dots. Silence. That's your only beef with it.
I don't know how I feel about it yet. I don't know how I feel about it. I won't say it's a beef per se, but you know,
it's not a beef yet.
that's just kind of what made the damage. So I'm curious to see what they're gonna do in place of it.
Now, this is my beef with Summoner, though. They give you that lovely 30-second counter per each summon, but each skill takes its own charge, and when the charges deplete, you lose the timer.
I think each combo is its own charge. Because as you can see, it's using.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It gives you. That just means you have enough. Sorry.
Oh no, you're okay. I was just saying I was hoping to see Rob move, but that didn't happen.
Fair.
So.
I
would
think that
love-
the thing is, if sorry,
Sorry, no, go.
like you have that 30 seconds in order to use those charges. That's what the countdown is for. So like, say the boss fucks off for a hot minute, you still have like a couple of seconds to use like the 2 or 3 charges.
True.
Yeah. What I was gonna say is I would love to see like a Leviathan Ramu Shiva stance.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Oh my god, yes. I want this class right now. Give it to me.
Oh, Reaper.
I want it. I want it.
Reaper.
I want it. I want to write
It's
down.
teleportation.
It was kind of fun. They introduced this. Ranjit was a Reaper, if you think about it.
Yeah. But Ranji was also a pointless character.
Very
Yeah,
true.
they killed him off way
Class
too
is
early.
called Tarot Slaver, but it's basically the first edition of Reaper.
I'm gonna be an angry farmer next year.
Old MacDonald's had enough.
Oh my god!
I like that.
Oh my god, I saw something in my mic. I was like, what was that?
Oh my god!
It was broken timing with the Reaper going up to.
It's like a tagline for a bad horror movie.
Holy shit!
Okay, I take no credit for that. I'm gonna post this meme in the memes channel. That's where I got that from.
Comedy horror. Oh, McDonald's had enough.
Here, just enjoy that meme. You're welcome.
Oh my god. So anyway, it's the one thing that actually caught my attention is that Reaper actually has a party buff. Well, 2, I think, or is it just 1?
It has 2 different types of party buffs. The first party buff is like the purple spready aura, which is a very minor damage buff that, according to the video Mr. Happy had posted or whatever,
This one?
yeah, that one. What it does is every time a weapon skill or spell is used during the, because it's apparently a 20-second buff, you get a charge of something called Sacrifice, and you can expend Sacrifice to use a GCD that has, I think it was like 520 to 850 potency, and charges
Oh.
your Shroud gauge by 50, which allows you to instantly go into your avatar state,
Avatar state.
like the spooky ghost mode.
Okay, yeah, because Avatar state, that's kind of holy-ish, and this is very much so not a holy class.
Well, it is called an avatar, though. That's the issue.
Oh, it is?
Well,
It's called the
It's
an
called the Reaper
avatar.
Avatar.
well, keep in mind, Zahhak, the definition of avatar is essentially a being of another form. So
They should probably call it something else.
yeah, in your mind, you're thinking of it as something holy, but in all honesty, an avatar could be anything. Like, for crying out loud, like even the prowlers can be considered avatars, technically.
So we're beating up
You have to
avatars.
get the last Airbender off your mind for this, I'm afraid.
Well,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
really Airbender, because I didn't watch that one. I watched The Legend of Korra.
You suck.
What
Go
do you
and watch it. It's
mean?
on Netflix. Go watch it.
It's so good. It's so good.
Korra's
It's all
on
about
Netflix.
Sokka. It's all about Sokka.
No, screw Sokka.
Screw you!
Oh my god.
No one likes Sokka, okay?
Everyone knows that he's like the best character in the show.
He is the derpiest person, okay?
Dude, if not for
He's the girthiest
Sokka, everybody
person,
in that
he'd
fucking
fit
series
right
would
in.
have died.
I know. It's like he saves everybody's
He
life all the
he
time.
gets lucky when he saves people's lives, okay? It's pure luck.
That's not true at all.
You know what? It's alright, Elita. We'll just let him be wrong.
I know,
Nah.
right?
Nah.
Anyway, let's talk about the Reaper now.
I know.
I mean, it's not
Mixes
like
with this
anything to
tomorrow.
do with beef.
Y'all suck.
I like how we just get immediately just distracted with something.
I feel verbally assaulted again for the 3rd time tonight.
Now,
So the Reaper.
Only the 3rd?
Up yours, bitch.
just imagine this, but in the middle of raid, though.
This is why we can't clear shit.
This is why I don't come in when you guys are raiding. I'll just ruin it.
Instead of food talk, we have Bash Keith talk.
Pretty much.
He's an easy target.
Y'all suck. Let's get this over so I can go nighty-night.
Okay, yeah, let's do this so Keith can sleep.
Keith's gonna drop 18 wheels in the morning.
So that move also gives him
50 soul gauge.
Oh, that's the one that you were saying.
No, soul and shroud are different.
Oh.
Shroud is the blue one, soul is the red one.
Ah.
Also, Reaper's ranged attack is has a cast time, just letting you know.
Weird.
So
If you use your teleportation skill though, it actually makes it instant cast. So
Oh, I see.
So this thing, when you go into the avatar state, the it takes obviously I saw that it took 50 gauge, and then now it has like those soul things, and you have 30
Oh, the little
seconds.
fire thingies.
Wait,
Yep.
is it 30 seconds or is it?
it's only
20
it's 30 seconds, but you're probably not going to be there for long.
Because you have to expend those little fireballs.
Yep.
So it's kind of like how summoners primal states. You have the time to use them, but you have the charges to expend.
But if you pay close attention, the charges like deplete, but you use a second depletion, like rewind, like it goes from like fiery to
Oh
not
yeah,
fiery.
you have
Oh,
each
yeah.
light
fiery,
and dark
yeah.
ether that you actually expend. Each each attack takes one light ether, and then you have a different one that takes 2 dark. And so you'll use 4 of the light ones, 2 of the dark ones, and then this big finisher.
That
which
one looks
expends
cool.
1 and 1.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of similar to Gunbreaker, that it has 2 different type of things that you have to manage in 2 combos.
Yeah, that's what I was going to think. It's kind of like continuation in a kind of roundabout way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like that, and it also actually has things where one thing leads to another, kind of like Dragoon.
Mm.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm just like so hell yeah at this. Not only just because I'm an edge hoe, but also just because it seems very Dragoony.
It's like Dragoon, but technical.
Yeah.
All I can say is welcome back Instant Q tank queues.
You say that, but everybody's gonna be playing this class.
We got the poster boy. At the very beginning, I was like, okay, so Paladin's here. Nothing really new. I guess a new animation for like the OGCD. This,
Oh, Spirits Within, yeah.
yeah.
That's actually kind of cool though. And it
New
got
shelf
That's a
that
new
thing.
skill.
I wanna know what that does. Whoops.
It
Too
looks
much.
like someone said that it might be a new bulwark. If anybody remembers that from Stormblood.
I do. Yeah. I never used it.
I never used it either.
What did it do?
It might be, maybe it's upgraded to Sheltron.
I don't remember what that ability did. Was it like
It
some
increased your
mitigation or
block
something?
rate.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, who cares about that?
But that's what you have Shelter for. What the fuck?
It increased your block rate for a set amount of seconds as opposed to for one attack. Sheltron was only for one attack before.
Was it?
Yeah, Shellstrom was for 1 attack.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess they united Bulwark into Sheltron,
Yep, pretty much that's what they did.
because now Sheltron is 6 seconds. Wait, 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, Shellstrom
Bulwark
6
was like
seconds.
15 seconds though. But they just consolidated it, which is better, honestly.
And then we have the Confiteor combo.
The
And-
Agrius skill.
Yeah, the first time that we saw this, oh my god.
This is
Unlimited
so cool.
blade works.
Unlimited blade works.
It's sword fetty.
Look at
It's
that.
actually confetti, but with swords.
Look at that.
Dude, that's so fucking cool.
Like, you get your Confiteor, which is, I guess that's how you start your confetti, because it's piercing up and it just breaks the piñata above and then
Piñata
just...
above and then-
and now you have swords just raining down on you. And then that giant sword, holy shit.
That looks painful.
I mean, it actually
That would be the
died.
point.
It actually killed the ad, so... it actually killed it.
Well, would you want to live after being pierced by that?
I mean, you get pierced by other stuff and you like it.
That's because warriors
Oh.
love pain.
Unrelated, but
So
look at
you're-
the background.
True.
The
Looks
purple
cool.
glow in the background.
The purple...
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you're right.
Allegan ship crashed. Yeah.
The fuck? I didn't notice that before. Good eye.
I just noticed it, to be fair, so...
Oh. So...
He just admitted something that made me even more right, but yeah, I do see the ship in the back.
No. We'll touch this tomorrow.
Yes.
Bad pun.
Anyway, look at the Earth.
Is that new fancy attack? Is that a single target or is that an AoE attack?
It's probably
It's an
AoE.
It's going to be
Probably
an
an
AoE
AoE.
combo,
looks like it.
just like how Confiteor is AoE.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still powerful as fuck.
because look at all those swords and the range that it has. It has to be
Mhm.
AoE.
Yeah.
Yo, you want to know something, Keith?
Hmm.
How hard do you think Confidior actually hits for? What's the highest number you think it'll hit for?
60,000.
If it crit direct hits, it'll go for like over 140, 130 or something like
Keep
that.
in mind, my paladin had to use my warrior gears.
Your what?
My warrior gear. So it didn't have direct hit melded into it. It had crit and debt only.
Well, that's a you thing.
Well, yeah, because paladin sucks.
You suck.
The little top 10.
Long live the warriors.
This guy has a problem with paladins since 2.0.
Paladins. Okay.
I mean, I don't like Paladin either, but like I just like roasting Keith. So
No. Let me tell you something about 2.0. All right, the warrior discrimination era. Let's just call it that.
Okay.
Warriors got so much shit because no one knew how to fucking play them. It was a very simple class. You kept your 5 stacks up for the extra healing, yes, but after every tank buster, you expended it into your inner beast at the time, which healed you for 300% of the damage you did. So one of your strongest attacks insta-healed you back to full. Sacrifice the 20% extra healing for 10 seconds, heal yourself back up to full, heal yourself you for.
Keith, are you okay?
But no, back then, if you were a warrior that expended it,
Keith, you're
apparently
okay.
you were a shitty warrior.
Keith, it's okay. It's okay. We get it. It's okay.
triggered.
Nah.
It's okay.
Nah.
We get it.
Fucking warrior was simple back then. You
The
healed
realm of war is
yourself.
over.
Okay, we get it.
Keith,
Pete,
Keith,
okay,
it's
come back.
okay,
Come back to
Keith.
the present, Keith. Please, come
It
back.
can't
Come
hurt
back.
you anymore.
We're not in that time anymore.
Yeah, this is 2021. You're fine.
2013 sucked.
It's okay, Keith. It's okay.
The PTSD, man. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're okay.
That's massive PTSD.
It's okay.
7.0
We're in Endwalker now.
changes. Revert warrior to 2.0.
Please bring warrior back to 2.0.
Oh God. I don't know if I'm pretty sure you're probably the only one that wants it to be at 2.0.
I clear Twintania before they changed warrior completely. That's all I'm going to say.
You know
As a
what I
warrior.
wish? Sometimes I could go back to 2.0 and be able to just flare things repeatedly like I could back in the day. But I can't do that anymore. I still lament about it.
Anyways, let's continue.
Anyway, so yeah, Paladin poster boy. And Keith is going through some shit apparently.
2013 was the dark days of the warrior.
Little PTSD there.
Oh man, and
Why
welcome.
do you
Can't
think
wait
you've
for
been
it.
a warrior since 2.0?
Because you're
You're
stubborn?
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 What's
Yeah.
the point? I may be stubborn, but that's not the
Yeah.
point.
Okay, go on. What is your point?
There is no point.
Probably the same reason why I've been Black Mage for 5 years. I'm just obstinate.
Big
Stubborn.
word through my brain. What does that mean?
Stubborn.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, Keith.
Good times.
At least you won't get hurt anymore.
Y'all suck.
Also,
Order.
you know, Keith, you just proved my point with one thing you said about warriors liking pain. So thank you for that.
I'm
Zahhak,
going
you're
to slap you. Don't forget,
Zahhak, you're recording, right?
Yes, we are.
we have a terminal where you live, so you best behave.
So God.
I'll throw my cat at you.
Okay, I'll run your house over with the 18-wheeler.
Good luck. It's a building. It's an apartment building.
I have seen your area. It is a. How is anyone driving those shitty ass? My question.
We don't.
Anyway, we're getting off topic anyway. Going back
Never
to finish
again.
this video, then just finishing here. I guess this ended up being more of a podcast type of thing.
I mean, you had a bunch of people together, Zahhak. Did you really think it wouldn't be?
I like podcasts.
I was trying to be good and stay on topic when I came back.
I mean, you don't have to necessarily be good.
All right. Keith admitted on camera that tanks are bottoms.
You know what? I'm going to bed. Y'all can go suck a monkey.
Okay.
Go
I guess
to bed. Go and get
that-
rest.
Good night, Keith.
Good night, guys.
Go ahead, go get rest.
Oh man.
That was fun.
So I guess I guess we can wrap up the video podcast type of thing from Derposaurus Rex team thing here, right?
Sure.
I guess.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up here. I don't know, whenever I come up with another topic or something, I guess we can just join up again. Hopefully that time I'll just. What do you guys think? Should we like get together every Sunday and just talk about stuff?
Yeah, if it's like every Sunday, I could definitely like go most of the time because I'm just like noodling around on Final Fantasy anyway.
Do you guys think you can make every Sunday and just?
Most Sundays.
Most
Probably.
Sundays, yeah.
Not
Mhm.
every
Alright.
Sunday, but
Well,
When
the
I
Sunday
can.
that you can, because
yeah.
if we can make this into a weekly thing, that would actually be pretty cool. That'll keep us sane.
Mhm.
I might poke around from time to time.
Sure.
I'm not actually part of you guys' aesthetic. I'm just here to meme.
I'm sorry, but you were a part of the static. That means that you will forevermore be a part of the static.
You know what?
You-
Fair enough. Even though I'm on Ether now.
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
I mean, eventually.
Eventually, you're gonna
That
sub
won't
for us.
matter.
Yep. So we're gonna wrap it up here from Team Derposaurus Rex. See you guys. I don't know, next Sunday, probably whenever the video is up.
Absolutely.
Clear E12.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh
I would
yeah,
help you clear 12 if I've ever touched it.
we do need to get you that clear. Anyway, okay, bye.